When people have good outcomes, they say, look what a great player I am. When people have bad outcomes, they say, look how unlucky I was. There's a lot of value to, a tremendous amount of value to you, to evaluating your feedback properly. When you win, to saying, yes, I won, but there were all these decisions that I was actually pretty unhappy with. Let me think about why I made those decisions. How could I avoid those problems in the future? Because I feel like, I won, but I made a lot of mistakes. And on the losing side, saying, I lost, maybe it's not all luck. There was that one bad hand that the math really didn't go my way on, but there was, lots of other decisions besides that one key hand. And, maybe I did some things where I could have lost less, or maybe I could have not lost at all if I had done some things differently, and really taking a very calculated and objective look at why you have the outcomes you do. And the value to that is that while that might be painful to me now, I'm going to be a better player in the future. So it's clearly a winning decision to me to say, when I lose, let me really think hard about whether I played well. And to really take the view of, I need to think about the decisions I made. I need to really take responsibility for this loss, so that I don't repeat those mistakes again, or at least I repeat them less, or at least I'm getting better. I'm on an upward slope. So what you see from poker players is they go from beginner to intermediate pretty quickly. That's a pretty steep learning curve there. And then they just all most of them just sort of flatten out at intermediate. Like they sort of get some of the key concepts that are very important to poker, like the fact that you can bluff. And they sort of figure that stuff out. But then they just sort of stop learning. And you'll see people who have been making the same mistakes for 20 years do it over and over and over again. And you as an observer are watching them, and you're seeing the mistake over and over again. And you're hearing them for 20 years talk about how unlucky they are.